problem with the Canadian government regularly keeping Canadians ignorant about Indigenous issues is that when other conflicts come up, Canadians really don't know how to respond. And I'm seeing especially the pro-Palestinian folks who are working really hard to try to talk about genocide in Gaza, which rightfully we should be, getting confused as a result of the purposeful misinformation that Canada gives to all Canadians, let alone ones who are on obviously the right side of genocide. So we have talked about the 215, we've talked about Indian residential school, but because Canadians don't really understand the gravity of the violent brainwash and the trauma, and that the path to healing would have to be an equal amount of cultural, support systems and language revitalization and an allowance of who we are, they don't understand. They just get mad at us for all of the million reasons they think they should. So because so many Indigenous people have been brainwashed by these three Abrahamic religions, basically, you have the three fighting each other all the time. And in the case of what's happening right now with a new group that's obviously Zionist, that's funded by the military-industrial complex, you have elders now speaking out in support of Israel when these are elders that have never been deprogrammed from their, forced Christian roots because of Indian residential schools. And what people don't understand about Christian fundamentalists is that they want to have the destruction of Palestine, have it renamed Israel, because their religious belief system of realty believes that the sooner we have the second coming of Christ, then everybody's going to heaven. I don't know. I don't care about the stupid religion, but everybody else seems to, and are literally creating genocides of people over it. So, when I see the National Post, which is literally American owned, all a part of that military industrial complex, putting out posts about Indigenous leaders call Canada's anti-Israel joint statement hypocritical, and talking about canceling some artists that I don't even care about, and having a whole fake new Indigenous Israel support team here in Canada. I really want to talk about the yellowheadinstitute.org. They've put out some really great information about from Canada to Israel, settler moves into indigeneity, and breaks that down a lot more. I have tried to give that information, but I find on this medium of small clips of video, whether it's at TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, that will get further than, people listening to podcasts, unless it's a white male podcast, then they listen. So follow the yellowheadinstitute.org. They have a lot of great information you can read about that. I have book clubs you can read about it as well. And I hope that just one day people will start listening to Indigenous voices that are educated on these issues, as opposed to putting out statements and comment sections that are really harmful, not just to Indigenous people, but to our elders, pan-indigenizing us in such negative ways. So